Like, are they mostly like you, or do you have any unusual friends? You know, like talking bear or something?
You sure have a colorful imagination, Donna.
Donna? Curtis, what are you doing?
Miming.
We're pregnant.
No one Cirque du Soleil will be hiring.
Lots of imagination for this one. It's the Emmy-winning revival of Ghostwriter, and it's back for a second season.
Along with its stars, Justin Sanchez and Toronto's own Hannah Levinson, who join us live this morning. First of all, congrats on an amazing show in a second season. How are you both doing?
Great. Thank you so much.
Let's back it up to this footage. We're about to way back Wednesday this. For you, Hannah, it was 4 years ago when you were on our set. So good to see you, too. And we discussed, look at you, Matilda the musical. You were one of the stars. What's it like to go from the stage to the series this way?
Matilda too.
It's great. I mean, going from theater to filming, I definitely learned a lot. I guess in theater, every show you kind of have to treat it like it's a new performance, and you have to really stay in the moment. And I think that by coming from theater, that really helped me transition into film. You know, everything has to be in the moment, and you have to kind of be hearing the information for the first time. And I definitely learned that from coming from the stage.
You young stars are so good in this, and Justin, I like your character because he plays basketball, and that's my thing as well. Tell us and bring us up to speed of what this show is all about for people that aren't familiar with Ghostwriter.
This show is all about these four amazing characters who go on these insane adventures following Ghostwriter's clues. There's also a lot of learning involved.
And it's a reboot from the 90s, because I know Melanie Ng here and our producer Roshni, they're like, we were all about this show. It's so great to introduce it to a new generation.
And that's it. There's a lot of parents that are watching right now, and they get to watch this now with their kids, you know, and the stories, like you said, you know, there's a lot of learning involved in this as well. There's lessons to be told, not just those fun adventures, right?
Oh, yes, most definitely. Like, actually, yesterday I found an episode on YouTube of the 1992 version, and seeing them like going through like the dictionary and like finding like all these new words and stuff, trying to figure out the mystery. Well, the specific episode I was watching was when they were finding Tommy T, and it was really cool. So it's cool to see that.
I love that you watched that, and we love watching you guys, and the fact that they have this brilliant CGI of these fictional characters that come to life. What's it like, and what are you really talking to when it's just a character of a rabbit or a dragon or whatever it is for that episode? What are you looking at for those scenes?
Most of the time, you're really just looking at air, or you're looking at a mark on a wall. There's really not much that you have to play with. So you really have to tap into your imagination and kind of think about, okay, what would the character actually look like? And then also, you know, our characters, this is a really big deal to be talking to these characters from books. So you have to just use your imagination and really picture what would it would be like to be in that situation.
Well, you're all brilliant. You do it beautifully, right? Acting and scene. And of course, we should say Toronto is a character amongst all of this. I love being able to point out what's that. Is it fun being able to shoot right here in Toronto?
Definitely.
My first time in Toronto, actually, and it was really cool because I don't have to wait in line to use the bathroom when I was out there. So it was really fun. But like just walking around Toronto was really cool. Like having like it being busy in like the area that where I was actually, it brought back some memories from home because out here in New York, that's how it is. So it was really cool to see that, all the like amazing like features, the buildings, like the CN Tower. I was really scared going up that elevator.
Oh yeah.
A great time.
When you're old enough, you could do the edge walk.
Do that edge walk. It's a lot of fun once they open it up again, and when you guys come back out here. We get to explore the relationship between the two of you now as brother and sister a little more in the second season. And this is a lot of fun because you really are, when you watch this, you are siblings because you go to battle at times. How has that been?
Yeah, I mean, playing Justin's sister was great. I think Curtis and Donna's dynamic is very different from most sibling relationships that you see in TV, because not only are they siblings who fight and argue, but they're also kind of best friends, and they're always together, and they're following this ghost together. And I think, you know, because Justin and I do have such a close relationship in real life, that kind of helped play into the relationship between Donna and Curtis and make it kind of realistic, you know, because they are real people who have arguments and they get on each other's nerves, but they have a really special bond that I think is kind of unbreakable.
Yeah, it's such a fun family show, and it's a perfect time for season 2 because here we are in the spooky month of Halloween, and it's such a cute spook. You know what I mean? It's not a serious spook, which is fantastic.
It's those adventures.
Yeah, it's the what do you love most about being a part of this show? And it's an Emmy award-winning show at that.
Yeah, the Emmy was incredible. It was a surreal moment. But the best thing about being a part of this show is actually the fact that kids can watch it and envision themselves going on the mysteries with us. But not only that, they're learning along the way, like new types of literature, learning about new genres of books, even sometimes new books. Because there was a lot of books in this show that I actually had no idea about. So it's cool that they're able to show these kids how to learn and have fun at the same time.
So true. Do you believe in ghosts? I gotta ask.
Yes.
I mean, I do. I've never had any like supernatural experiences myself, but I've heard a lot of stories. I like watching YouTube videos about all these things, so I do believe in ghosts.
Justin? Justin, don't look behind you right now. Do not look behind you. I see so. Justin?
That picture moved a little bit. I don't know, man.
Do you believe in ghosts, Justin?
Yeah.
I gotta hear it.
I'm actually scared of that type of stuff, like scary movie, terrified. I've never actually witnessed it. Like Hannah, I've heard stories and I've seen stuff on YouTube, but seeing those stuff on YouTube has definitely started to scare for me. So terrified of those.
Hey,
Yeah.
Nothing scary about the show. A lot of fun and a lot of great lessons learned as well. Season 2 of Ghostwriter premieres Friday on Apple TV+. Thanks for joining us this morning and keep up the great work.
Congrats.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
And shout out to Pei Chan in season 1, baby. She's a good friend of ours here. So
Principal, yeah.
Principal. I was like, that's Pei. It's a family affair is what it is.
It is.
Good to see you both. Stay safe and happy Thanksgiving weekend, okay? This will be great. Friday
Thank
on
you.
Apple TV+.
Nice to see you.
Take
Great
care.
to see you too. We'll be back with more BT right after
so
this.
sweet.
Who are you going to
So
call?
nice, yeah.
Are they
Ghostwriter.
mostly like you, or do you have any unusual friends? You know, a talking bear or something?